Welcome everyone, it's Gray Shirt Guy, rock the gray shirt as always. What do we got here? We got ourselves a box of Theros. We got ourselves a whole booster box. I'm going to open it up on screen for you today. Doing the entire box. We're going to focus on the uncommons, rares, mythics, foils. Is there anything I'm specifically looking for? Not really. This set came out long before I started playing. And, well, actually between playing, because I did play a long time back in Onslaught and Kamigawa. But then there was a big gap where I didn't play. This set came out during the time when I wasn't playing. So, continuing the series, we did the Return of Ravnica blocks last week. I hope you guys have enjoyed those. Or, well, we finished the Return of Ravnica block last week, so now we're doing the Theros block this week. And at least that's how the schedule's supposed to be working. And yeah, we're just pretty much going to get into it. I have the large, fat 3-inch binder ready to go, waiting for cards to be put into it. I got Board of the Gods and Journey to Nyx sitting over here. We're gonna do those in the oncoming weeks, but let's get into Theros. The idea of a Greek-themed, like sort of a Greek-inspired mythological set really appealed to me. And I wondered if it appealed to anybody else. I think Theros is a cool idea, and hope you all enjoy the video at the very least. Hit that like button if you like it. Subscribe. As of today, which is the 11th? Yeah, today's the 11th of July when I'm recording this. You're probably going to see it sometime in August, just because, I'm slow like that, or I've got so many videos. I schedule them up only for Mondays. Either way, as of today, I only had 100. I have 140 subscribers, which is the most amount of subscribers I've ever had, which I think is pretty cool. So we're gonna go through. We're gonna open every pack, and we're gonna see what we get. I mean, there's Thoughtseas in here. There's a couple gods in here that are worth a lot. Now, somebody told me, I heard a rumor that there was a mythical pack in, maybe it was Journey to the Nyx or one of the gods. There's a mythical pack, and maybe it's just a rumor or just a joke that one pack has all the gods in a single pack, which I think would be kind of funny. I got this box and all my other boxes for the next 3 weeks or 6 weeks, unless I get something special. I got all these boxes from Rudy over at Alpha Investments. Not an ad, just that's where I got my boxes from. Figured I'd chat them out. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what we got. Ooh. I'm gonna try to keep my trash in one spot. Let me fix that up. Okay. And I always have this problem where I zoom too close in, and I'm out of frame. So I'm only going to zoom in a little bit. So that's about as far as I'm going to zoom in. So let's see what we got. All right, we got Horizon Scholar, Flame Speaker Adept, Witch's Eye, and our rare is Hythlania the Cruel, Legendary Creature Gorgon, Death Touch, Monstrosity 3, which is pretty sweet. When it becomes monstrous, destroy all non-Gorgon creatures. Okay, all right. That could work. And we got some lands and just a regular card. That's a mythic? Oh, sweet. First pack got a mythic. Is it actually on my list? I don't think it's on my list. Nah, it's not on my list. First pack, mythic. All right, this box is opening up. Shaping it up pretty good. We're going to get a mythic in the first pack. Nice. These cards feel weird. Glare of... Oh, you know what? I freaking zoomed out and I'm still out of frame. All right, so we fix this. Glare of Heresy. Exile target white permanent. Nemesis of Mortals. Cutthroat Maneuver. And... Oh, what is this? Thoughtseas. Holy crap! Second pack, we pulled the most expensive card in the set. $22 Thoughtseize. Nice. You know what? I don't have any sleeves over here. But I'm definitely going to sleeve this up later. Nice. So target player reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card, but you lose 2 life. So, I don't know. It's just like a turn 1 Thoughtseize. So you can turn 1, look at their hand, and be like, what do you got in there? I'm going to take it away. I think that's pretty sweet. And I guess Slam Token. Second pack. Now, see, normally I'm pretty much only ever going to buy like 1 box of each of these sets. So I think that's pretty sweet to get it in like the 1 box I open. All right, let's see what else we're going to get. All right, so we got Centaur Battlemaster, another Adept, Spellheart Chimera, which I got in a dual deck, which is not too bad. And we got a Mistcutter Hydra. I do like Hydras, so what's the Mistcutter Hydra do? Mistcutter Hydra can't be countered. Haste and protection from blue. And enters battlefield with XX +1/+1 counters on it. Ooh. All right. So, I mean, if it had... Okay, so it's got haste. That's not bad. If it had trample, I think it'd be a little bit better. But we can work on that. Oh, we got a foil. Oh, we got a foil swap. That's not bad. That's a... Ooh, look at the cracking on that foil. Oh, nice. Nice. Ooh, we got a cleric token. All right. Yeah. I definitely like green. I've been trying to boost my green deck, so I can always put the Hydra in the green deck. Not bad. Dum. All right, we got Acronian, Hoplite, another Chimera, Evangel of Heliod, and our rare is Hammer of, what is this? Perforos, legendary enchantment artifact. Creatures you control have haste. Pay 2 and a colorless, or pay 2 and a red. Tap, sacrifice a land, put a 3/3 colorless golem enchantment artifact creature token onto the battlefield. Oh, this is actually pretty nice. I think this is, well, it was good to give myself haste. And it's only a 3-drop. Not bad. Interesting cards, these legendary enchantment artifacts. What do we got? All right. Rescue from the Underworld. I'm gonna butcher these names. Perforos's Emissary, Fanatic of Mogus, and Spirit of Heliod, another legendary enchant artifact. Creature you control can +1/+1. You can pay 1 colorless and 2 whites. Tap, destroy target creature that dealt damage to you this turn. All right. Okay. Not bad. What do we get here? Next pack. Demolish. That's fine. How many times have they reprinted Demolish? Good question. All right, so we got a Tormented Hero, Satyr Piper, Decorated Griffin, and Chained to the Rocks. Okay. Enchant Mountain you control. All right. When Chained to the Rocks enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until Chained to the Rocks leaves the battlefield. All right. I guess that's pretty gross. You're like, you know what? You know that big creature you have? I'm gonna just pretty much. So well, you gotta have a Boros deck, I guess, or yeah. Well, you need to enchant a mountain. Yeah, it has to be one that you control. Okay, that makes sense. Ta-da. All right, so we got another one of these emissaries. Hunt the Hunter. Treating Unfortunate Hunter, and a Gift of Immortality. All right, enchantment aura, enchant creature. When enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control. Return Gift of Immortality to the battlefield attached to that creature at the beginning of the next end step. Okay, all right, not bad. What's useful? Trying to not keep a mess. Unknown source. Some of these are like, they feel interesting. All right, so we got Abenrot Raptor, flying first strike. Farika's Mender. We got a Gorgon. Dauntless Onslaught, and Xongus the Reveler. All right, okay. What is this? I've seen this card on my thing. This guy's about $5. Planeswalker, Mythic. Okay, nothing behind it. All right, so what's it do? Let me get it right there in frame. Add X mana in any combination of red and or green to your mana pool where X is the number of creatures you control. Nice. And then we got 0. Put a 2/2 red and green satyr creature token with haste onto the battlefield. Okay. -6, exile the top 7 cards of your library. You may put any number of creatures or land cards among them onto the battlefield. What? Okay, all right. This might go on my commander deck, actually. My Commander deck. I got a Naya commander deck, so that might go in there. Well, as of the moment of recording this, I have a Naya commander deck. Will I always have it? No, I do. Let's see. Ordeal of Thassa. Mogus's Marauder. Shipwreck Singer. I've used this before. This came in. Where'd this come in? This was in Conspiracy. And then we have an Ashen Rider, another Mythic Archon. That's pretty hefty cost. It's 8 mana. Flying. When Archon Rider is in the battlefield or dies, exile target permanent. Holy crap! You're like, hey buddy, yeah, I don't want you to have that. Oh, if you do kill my flying 5/5, you're not gonna have that either. And the great thing is it's a permanent too, so it's not just a creature. Nice. That's a pretty good pull. I don't think it's on my list though. Probably because it's 8 mana. It's expensive. All right, so we got Horizon Scholar, another Mender, Nelia's Emissary, and Steam Augury. Steam Augury. I apologize for butchering some of these words. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library and separate them into 2 piles. An opponent chooses one of those piles. Put that pile in your hand. Oh, it's one of those again. I don't know if I want to give my opponent that kind of like power over my hands, unless I pull something like really cool. But I guess it doesn't really matter. What are we gonna get? We got another Rescue from the Underworld. Gainsay, counter target blue spell. Okay. Another Emissary and Psychic Intrusion. Sorcery. Target opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose a non-land card from that player's graveyard or hand and exile it. You can cast that card for as long as it remains exiled, and you may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast that spell. Okay. All right. There's a lot involved in that one. All right. Ooh, this pack just like opened really easily. What do we got in here? Chronicles, or Chronicler of Heroes. Artisan Sorrow. Triton, what is it? Yeah, Triton Tactics, and Hero's Downfall. Instant. Destroy target creature or planeswalker. Oh. So this is basically never to return, but only one side. Wait, this is instant speed. This is pretty sweet. I don't know if never to return is instant speed. Let's see. Is this on my list? This is not on my list. But yeah, not bad. Nice removal. Ooh, what do you got? Harpy tokens? Hero's Downfall. Interesting. I guess that's like if you were making a black commander deck, you just toss it in there. Always good to have different types of removal. All right, we got Destructive Revelry, Phalanx Leader, Arena Athlete, and a Boon Satyr. That's an interesting little like card design around it. Flash, Bestow, Enchanted creature gets +2/+1. If you cast this card for its bestow cost, it's an aura spell with enchant creature. It becomes a creature again if it is not attached to a creature. Oh, okay. So you either pay its bestow cost for 5 to get something +4/+2, or it's a 4/2 creature for 3. Okay. All right. Interesting mechanic. What do we got in here? All right, so we got Battlewise Hoplite, Vanquish the Foul, Erebos' Emissary, and what is this? Nikrothos, Shrine to Nyx. This is on my list. Ooh, $7. Tap to add 1 mana to your mana pool, or pay 2, tap, choose a color, add to your mana pool an amount of mana of that color equal to your devotion to that color. That can be pretty good. Pretty nice. Yeah. All right, we got Phalanx Leader, Sealock Monster, Ordeal of Nelia, and Abidant of Thassa. Okay, like it's a bident, not a trident. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. Pay 1 and a blue, tap creatures your opponent control attack this turn. Creatures your opponents control attack this turn if able. I don't know why I'd do that, but I guess if they didn't want to attack and you wanted to kill them, I guess that would be alright. Interesting card. Centaur Battlemaster, Dark Betrayal, destroy target black creature, okay. Sealock Monster, and Temple of Abandon. Enters battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, scry 1. You can add a red or a... So it's a... what is this? A Gruul land? Yeah, it's pretty much Gruul. This is on... I thought I saw this on my list. Not on my list. Okay, alright. Dual lands are good. Always put that in my commander deck if I need some more dual lands. It's definitely nice having that scry ability. We got Heliod or Heliod's Emissary, Magma Jet, Witcher's Eye, and Ember Swallower. All right, so we got it's an elemental. It's got 7 monstrosity. When it becomes monstrous, each player sacrifices 3 lands. Whoa, that'd have been way better if it was each opponent, not each player. Damn. And all that does is give it +3/+3, which would make it, what, a 7/8? Okay. Not sure that's a rare. What is it? Lightning Strike? All right, we got Dissolve, Peak Eruption, Sentry of the Underworld, and... Ooh, Thassa, God of the Sea. Nice. This one's worth $7. Yeah, nice. Indestructible. As long as your devotion is to blue is less than 5. Thassa isn't a creature, so you want it over. You want it 5 or higher. At the beginning of your upkeep, scry 1. All right. Each one. Okay, yeah. Pay 1. Tap target creature you control can't be blocked this turn. All right. Nice. I don't know what I mean, the blue that I play isn't kind of aggressive blue like that. Yeah, we got a board token. Oh, not bad. We're getting some gods. Cool if I got this this red god over here. That'd be kind of cool. Or a planeswalker. I'm always down for planeswalkers. All right, we got an Ordeal of Thassa, Mogus Marauders, Dark Betrayal, and a Temple of Deceits. All right. We got ourselves basically the same thing as the Gruul land, except for I forget what color paying this is. All right. Ooh, we got a foil Minotaur Skullcleaver. Haste. When Skullcleaver enters the battlefield, it gets +2/+0 until end of turn. All right. Let's work our way through these packs. See what we're gonna get. Sea God's Revenge, Tormented Hero, Prowler's Helm, and Fleecemane Lion. Oh yeah, I remember seeing a picture of this. This guy's funny looking. All right, so it's not bad for it's a green and a white and 3 mana. I might put this in my commander deck. This is pretty sweet. All right, as long as Fleecemane Lion's monster says hexproof and indestructible. Okay, yeah, that is definitely a good addition. I think it's got an interesting haircut, but indestructible and hexproof is pretty nice. Kragma's Warcolor, Karametra's Acolyte, Arena Elite or Arena Athlete, and Fire Drinker Satyr. All right, so it's a Satyr Shaman. When Satyr is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to you. What? Oh, ow. It gets +1/+0 until end turn. It deals 1 damage to you. Why would it? Oh, I guess it's because of 1 drop. Ooh, we got a foil Mistcutter Hydra. Nice. We got our foil rare. It's a pretty interesting foil. Let me look at that. Look at that. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Too bad you can't be like, it's a foil. I need 2 of my EDH deck. Or, well, we mostly call it Commander, but... Horizon Chimera? Or Chimera? Ordeal of Heliod, Sentry of the Underworld, and Colossus of Akros. All right, artifact creature, golem, defender, indestructible, monstrous 10, which would make it a 20/20. As long as Colossus of Akros is monstrous, it has trample and can attack as though it didn't have defender. Yes, you're like, oh, I'm going to drop this 8/8. Oh, I'm going to pay 10. Oh, now it's 20/20, trample, indestructible. That's interesting. We're about halfway through this, maybe a little bit more than halfway. Actually. So far, not a bad box. Definitely got some mythics. All right, we got ourselves a Phalanx Leader, P Corruption, Coordinate Assault, and Melitus Charlatan? Oh, yeah, I can't say that word. Human Wizard, pay 2/1, tap. The controller of target instance or sorcery spell copies it. That player may choose new targets for that copy. Okay, I guess that could be useful. Always moving targets or moving spells around. Either if you're being hit by a spell or if you're trying to like beef something up. Not a bad idea. All right, we got Tormented Hero, Flamecast Wheel, Erebos Emissary, and Swan Song. Okay. Instant, counter target, enchantment, instant, or sorcery spell. Its controller puts a 2/2 blue bird creature token with flying out of the battlefield. Oh. So you turn whatever spell is into a bird. Okay. And foiling Voyaging Satyr. All right. Oh, did I? You know what? I think I put my foil. I just put my foil rare in my regular rares. Those don't go there. Those go in the foil section. Chronicler of Heroes, Hearts and Sorrow, Dauntless Onslaught, and Curse of the Swine. All right, what's this? Sorcery, exile X target creatures. For each creature exiled this way, its controller puts a 2/2 green boar creature token on the battlefield. Okay. I did get a boar token, so interesting. Not so sure about this box. I mean, there's some good stuff in here, but I don't know. I mean, I did get Thoughtseize, so that's pretty good. Kragma Warcaller, another Acolyte, Favorite Hoplite, and oh, nice! I was looking for this card. I forgot all about this card. This card's what, like worth $2 or whatever? All right, Sylvan Carthadid. It's a plant defender hexproof, so you can't target it. Tap at one mana of any color to your mana pool. This is definitely probably going to my commander deck. More than likely. Or any commander deck that has green. And other colors. Because, well, I mean, I guess you could put it in a mono green deck, but what's the point in that? Hunt the Hunter. Destructive Reveille. Ordeal of Nelia, and a Polish Crusher. What? Wow. Okay, Cyclops, Trample, Protection Room, Enchantments. Okay. All right. It's a lot of set, was it? 6 mana for Monstrosities 3. Whenever it deals damage to a player, if it is Monstrosities, destroy target enchantment that player controls. Okay, I could see. It could be useful, but I mean, it's just really a giant. It could be a 7/7 trampler for, well, it's only 4 mana to drop, so not bad. Okay, so we got Burnished Heart. It's an elk. All right. Akron Hoplites, Decorated Griffin, and a Temple of Mysteries, which is just another dual land, a Scrying dual land. Oh, you know what? I put my uncommons in my rear pack. And we got a foil Hopeful Heliod. All right. We got a few packs left. Are we going to pull, was it Elspeth? If we got an Elspeth, I think that'd be pretty good. Elspeth and Erebos as from this box would be pretty nice. Because then it'd be like, I've got it. All right, so we got a Phalanx Leader. Ordeal of whatever that is. Thassa's Emissary and Artisan of Forms. Human Wizard. Heroic. When you cast a spell that targets Artisan of Forms, You may have Artisan Forms become a copy of target creature and gain this ability. What? Okay. Yeah, I guess you could just like, hey, I'm going to give it this. And then all of a sudden now it's... Okay. I'm going to give you +1/+1 and become a copy of this huge thing over here. Or become a copy of this enemy's thing. Alright, so we got a Keepsake Gorgon. Another Chancellor of Heroes. Trident Tactics and Shipbreaker Kraken. What do you got here? Creature Kraken, Monstrous 4. When it becomes monstrous, tap up to 4 target creatures. Those creatures don't untap and controls untap steps for as long as you control it. Nice. All right. Okay. Where are we going next? What are we getting? Come on. Come on. Let's pull an Elspeth, or that's pretty much all I kind of really want. More Thoughtseizes, I guess. I could always use more Thoughtseizes. Peak Eruption, Prowler's Helm, Favorite Hoplite, and Rage Blood Shaman. Interesting name. All right. Minotaur Shaman, trample other Minotaur creatures you control, get +1/+1 and have trample. I could put this in my red-black deck I just made. It has Minotaurs. Ooh, getting close to the end of this box. Stone Shock Giants, Evangel of Heliod, Frantic Mogus, and another Temple of Mystery. Not as good as the lands I was pulling in the Return of Ravnica block. Those were spicy and very nice. Very good. Rescue from the Underworld, Gainsay, Insatiable Harpy, and an Anger of the Gods. Okay. Anger of the Gods deals 3 damage to each creature. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile instead. Okay. And a Foil Plains. So we got a Foil Plains and a non-Foil Plains with the exact same art. What is that? Ooh, shimmery. That is funny. We got 3 packs left. Ooh, are we going to get an Elspeth? I don't know. I'm not going to hold my breath. We got another one of these ordeals. Warrior's Lesson, Cutthroat Maneuvers, and an Acheron Horse. Defender, when Acheron Horse enters the battlefield, an opponent gains control of it. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent puts a 1/1 white soldier creature token onto the battlefield. What? When it enters the battlefield, an opponent gains control of it. At the beginning of your upkeep, each opponent puts a 1/1 creature token onto the battle. Why would I want to do that? I feel like it's supposed to be like you get like here, you get the 0/4 and I get a bunch of stuff out of it. That's what I think it's trying to mean. That's kind of lame. Rescue from the Underworld, Flamecast Wheel, Shipwreck Singer, and Soldier of the Pantheon. Alright, we got Human Soldier, Protection for Multicolored. When an opponent casts a multicolored spell, you gain 1 life. I guess because it was in the same block as Return to Ravnica, maybe. Alright, let's pack. Let's see if we get anything good out of this one. Oh no, I just put my commons in my uncommon stack. Magma Jets, Trident Fortune Hunter, Warrior's Lesson, and Night Howler. That looks cool though. Enchanted Creature Horror, Bestow for 4. Night Howler, Enchanted Creature, get +S/+X, where X is the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Okay, alright, I guess that could be useful. Alright, I don't know. This box was like a little up, a little down. Started out pretty good, kind of tapered off at the end. So let's go through what we get. Foil Plains, Foil Hopeful Iliad, or what is this? Idleon? I think I spelled it wrong. A Foil Mistcutter Hydra, not bad. Foil Voyaging Satyr, Foil Minotaur Skull Cleaver. Look at those horns. Nice. A foil swamp. We got a Night Howler, Soldier of the Pantheon, Acheron's Horse, which I think is weird, Anger of the Gods, Temple of Mystery, Rage Blood Shaman, Shipbreaker Kraken, Artisan of Form, another Temple of Mystery, Polish Crusher, one of these Sylvian characters, which I'm going to set that aside, Curse of the Swine, Swan Song, Melitheus Cartian, Colossus of Akros, bleh. Fire Trickster, which is pretty lame. A Fleece Main Lion, which I'm going to set that aside. Temple of Deceits, Ember Swallower, Temple of Abandon, Bindant of Thassa. Nikos Shrine to Nyx, which I'm going to set aside. Boon Satyr. Hero's Downfall is pretty sweet. Psychic Intrusion, Steam Augury. Gift of Immortality, Chain to the Rocks, a Spear of Heliod, a Hammer of Pulpharus. A non-foil Mistcutter Hydra, a Thoughtseize, set that aside. Got ourselves a Thassa, God of the Sea mythic, an Ashen Rider. We got ourselves a Planeswalker, a Xenagos the Reveler, gonna set that aside. And we got a Hytheon the Cruel. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this box of Theros. I'm gonna look through all the other commons and the uncommons more closely, see what we got. Maybe we got something that is, even though it's in the uncommon common slot, I can still use it. Anyways, other than that, hope you guys have a great day. Tune in next week. We're going to do Born of the Gods. All right.